Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Cancer. How are you? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for showing up here. I appreciate you. Got these oracles, and if you've been here before, if you're my ride or die, you know what I'm about to say. I'm going to throw down the oracles for the overall energy for the week ahead, and then we're going to throw some tarot on it and get some details about all these general energies. How are you, Cancer? I hope you're well. I bet you're feeling a lot better now that Mars got the heck out of your sign, right? Aggravating you, making you awaken, and all the things that happens with the god of war and destruction in your sign, and not very comfortable there, right? So finally, is let go of you. Let's find out. I thought this time, what we're going to read about in the week ahead is we're going to read about what is the next biggest change that you can expect, because you've gone through some major changes with Mars being in your sign here. Tell me about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So if you're brand new and you've never been here before, there is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner. If you decide to stay, that's where it is, in the corner of this little square where I live here. And if you're my Cancer ride or die and you're back again, thanks so much for doing that. Let's find out what's going on for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got the hidden path. It always amazes me. Look, there's a lot of cards in this deck. This card just came out in the hand that I did for Pisces. I shuffled and cut and shuffled some more, and it came back out again. It always amazes me when that happens. Okay, so we've got the hidden path, and we've got Gaia. Gaia says wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. You've been through some sort of an awakening is what it feels like. You have the wisdom about something. You have deeper knowledge, and you have a spiritual understanding of things now. Things are not just in the pentacle world for you. They're also in the 5D. You're feeling things now. You're feeling things you didn't feel before, possibly. We do have card number 5. Yeah, it does feel like that maybe you were in a place of awakening, which caused you to feel in lack a little bit. We do have card number 34, which is a 7. The hidden path says a marriage of spirit and matter. Well, I think I just said that here, right? I feel like there is a marriage between spirit and matter, and it feels like somebody here has realized that you're not just the tree. You're not just the tree above the ground. You've actually got the roots as well. So the third eye is open. That's the all-seeing eye, and then we have the sun in the corner here. So if your third eye is open and the sun is shining, I feel that's when you find the hidden path, which is between the two trees. There is something there that I feel you are that you didn't know was there. It's like a third choice, I'm going to say. Maybe you thought you could only go this way or that way. And it feels like with getting in touch with matter and spirit meeting or marrying, it feels like now you feel the things that you knew were solid in the 3D, and the things that were solid in the 3D you're realizing also have a vibration. So it's kind of beautiful energy here. What else do we have here? Let's find out about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So somebody's, you know what? I feel like that's been the theme here for these water signs. Feels like somebody's awake. Feels like you're seeing things, and I feel like your third eye was already open, understand? Like, I think that you were already awake, but I don't think that the sun was shining bright enough to show you a third option, the hidden path. It was hidden from you. And now that you're awake, you can see it. Now that the sun is shining, you can see it. Let's find out about Cancer. Tell me what else we need to know about Cancer, please. We've got courage. So now you have to have the courage to move forward on the path, essentially. Standing at the beginning, right? So this person has their armor on, has the sword at their side, and there is light in the forest, by the way, but everything else looks dark. That's very interesting, because it almost looks like you found the hidden path. That's kind of cool. That's what it looks like. You did, in fact, find the hidden path. I feel like at the end of this path is joyous fun. I feel like it feels like since Mars has let go of your energy here, it's going to be a little bit easier to find your happiness or to find some joy. I'm going to put this over here, actually. Tell me more about Cancer, please. What else do we need to know about Cancer? So the courage to actually see the hidden path and take the hidden path, whether anyone else is on it or not. But not everybody can see the path, understand? Not everybody can see the hidden path, because not everyone's awake. Sometimes people will spend their entire lifetime in Snoozeville, in Snoresville, complaining about what they can't have and the reasons why that belong to everybody else, blaming everybody around the outside for the things they can't have. We have a message of warning. Let's pull one more card with that. What's the warning? We've got communication. So a message of warning, communication. It does look like you will be getting communication with someone possibly. With card 33 and card 10, 10 breaks down to a 1, which is the beginning of something. So it could be new communication with somebody that you may have left on the path. Because I feel like you've had some sort of an awakening, and not everybody can come with you when you have an awakening. It says here a message of warning that there's communication coming. So you might get communication from somebody that you left back there on the path, that you decided there was no way that they're going to follow me. Maybe somebody decided to follow you on the path. Let's look at some tarot for you, Cancer. Cancer, if you're interested in a private read, I am having a sale, 10% off my pre-recorded readings. So please look in the pinned comment at the top of the comments. You will find a coupon code there for 10% off and a link for Hipsy. Please go to Hipsy. If you've already booked with me once before at Wizio, you already do have a username and password for Hipsy. They are sister sites. And also, I am now offering video, phone calls, and video, phone call, and chat. Yeah, you can get a hold of me that way as well. And go take a look over there. They're 75% off the first 10 minutes live if that's what you want to do. Take a look in the pinned comment. Let's find out what's going on for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Give me some details about what's going on here. We've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers. Very interesting because Pisces had the Lovers show up in that space as well. We do have the Seven of Swords. It does feel like you've been keeping your feelings under the surface for somebody. That wouldn't be unlike you, huh, Cancer? It feels like you're keeping it under the surface here. It feels like you snuck away and didn't tell somebody how you felt about them. Maybe you weren't willing to put the energy and the time into it, possibly. Maybe that's why you left. I feel like this warning of communication coming in could be that person. Tell me more about Page of Pentacles, please. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have Gemini here as well. We have Virgo and Pisces energy in Judgment. Feels like you are about to make some sort of really big decision. So what I wanted to do at the beginning of this reading, right, is figure out what is the next big change that is coming for you. And I want to say that, first of all, that you've decided that you can see the path now, that there's a third choice, that there's a path here that no one else can see, and I think that you're taking that path. It feels like there is somebody here, Cancer, and this could mean that you want a second chance with someone. I don't think this is someone that wants a second chance with you, but if that resonates with you, if it doesn't, maybe it's not your reading, and that's okay too. But it does feel like you want a second chance with somebody here. The Judgment card is here, or it's time for you to make a really big decision about what you're going to do about putting a little bit of energy into something that you've been leaving under the surface for a really long time. I feel like whatever it is, and I think we are talking about a person, it could be a job because we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. We could be talking about a job that maybe you're backtracking. Maybe I shouldn't have left that job. Maybe I'm going to go see if they still have the space available. But it does feel like you're going to get a second chance at some sort of abundance, or to plan something better, or to look at something with greater detail, going over the details and the analytics of it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Feels like you're going to get a second look at something here. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, which tells me that you're coming into some sort of stable way of thinking. Because I feel like you were shirking or like shrinking away from something here. It might have been going down the path. I feel like the path you want to go down is possibly the Lovers. That's what it feels like here. Message of warning and communication. Maybe you're the one that is sending the communication. Let me look at this here for a second. We've got the Three of Wands. Somebody's thinking about it in the future, which could account for the week ahead. We do have the Six of Swords. Somebody wants to move on it. I no longer want to be in the chaotic mindset. I want to go to the calm. We do have the World card. So something new is about to spring up here. I feel like it is communication that's coming. The World card indicates the ending of an old chapter. And now that the chapter is closed, maybe we can begin again. It's like this hidden path. It's like you've discovered the hidden path. And now it's time for you to step forward on it here. Thinking about moving towards something here in the future. We've got the Justice card. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, somebody's about to speak their feelings. And this is in the future energy on the bottom of the deck for me. Somebody who is someone who is resilient but has been hurt over and over again, is wondering if it's even worth it. Do I step over the fence? Do I come out from behind the fear wall? I'm not really sure if that's what I want to do. I feel like if you do, that you will get justice in your feelings being accounted for. I feel like somebody will take you seriously. I feel like they will see your feelings for what they are, and they're going to want to put some work into this here. I think they've also been wanting to let go of whatever silent tension has been between you and them, is what it feels like. It feels like you might have let a connection go, or maybe someone let you go and you just didn't pursue it. It feels like you're now ready to work on it. You're now ready to get some stability and maybe reveal something, because we do have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which tells me that somebody wants to speak about the way they feel, possibly romantic feelings, or, this could be, we want to talk about it head over heart, and it's taken me a long time to do it because it is the passive knight, the one who is not necessarily in a hurry to get it done, wants to make sure that all of their emotions are in the right place. It does feel like your person could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, maybe a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Leo. We have Judgment here. What's the Judgment card about? We've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Chariot, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So it almost makes me feel like now that I've got it together, maybe I want to give this a second chance. That possibly when it came round before, you were not stable in your energy, because the Chariot is your energy, Cancer, and the White Horse and the Dark Horse indicate that the only way that this guy can stay on the top of the Chariot is if everything stays in balance. And if these are in harmony, if the Light Horse and the Dark Horse, which are feminine and masculine energies, only if there's harmony within me. I think that you're ready to work really hard on something. It feels like you're used to putting in all the work and not really getting anything out of it. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is, I think that you really do want to invest in something. It could be the Queen of Pentacles, or it could be a home, it could be a job. It doesn't always have to be about love. This can be a choice. It doesn't necessarily have to be a soulmate pairing. But I feel as though this, for some of you, that this Gemini energy here with the Lovers could be a choice to just kind of leave it where it is and walk away. For others of you, I feel like this is something that you've been hiding from someone else, but are you going to reveal it? I think you are, because the bottom of the deck, we saw the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Tell me about this Lover's energy with the Seven of Swords. Feels like someone's hiding their feelings here. We've got the Page of Swords. You've been watching someone possibly, or they've been watching you. We do have the High Priestess energy, and then we have Temperance. So it feels like somebody, I feel like it's you. You've been watching somebody else, and you're waiting for the perfect time, or the perfect moment, or the moment when the universe says to you, hey, Cancer, it's go time. It feels like you're listening for your intuition. I have to tell you that a lot of the people that I've met that are Cancer, whether they are feminines or masculines, don't really believe that they have this psychic energy that they actually do have. And so I feel like maybe you're now just starting to investigate or notice your intuitive energy. I feel like you're staying quiet about your feelings at this time because you're not really sure. Should I just let the dead dog lie? Look, we've already released this. The cycle's already closed. Should I just leave it where it is? Or should I communicate with this person? Should I take the path? Should I take the hidden path? So I think that you're like, okay, that we're not dating or we are dating, but I think that you missed the middle path. I think you see it now, but the middle path could be, you know what? Maybe it is a path to marriage. Maybe it's a path to living together. Maybe it's a path to trying out some sort of some sort of relationship here. I think that if you want it, you will get your justice. We do have the Ace of Swords. So I think that this communication is actually you. I think you're the one that's going to be making the communication. If you're not, this may not be your reading. Just saying, and that's okay too. Click on the X and find another. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, please. What are you wanting to work on here? Because I feel like you're wanting to put the hard work in on something that ended, is what it feels like here. We've got the Ten of Cups, we've got the Hanged Man, and we've got the Page of Cups in the reverse. So not really sure if there is a new beginning here in a perspective energy, sort of in a pause or holding back a little bit. You know that the Ten of Cups is on the line. You know that if you're in, you're all the way in. So I feel like this is in the week ahead. I feel like you're going to be sort of contemplating it. What is the next big change? I think you're telling me you're ready for a relationship. I think you're telling me you're ready to expose your feelings to somebody. It feels like the biggest change is that you've realized that there's not only this and that there's a third path that you couldn't see until your third eye was open, which I think happened when Mars was making you crazy in your sign for so long. I feel like you were going through some sort of an awakening here. I think that you finally found the courage for it. I don't think you had the courage for it before, but I feel like you finally have found the courage to move forward here and close an old chapter. It's already been released. I feel like this is like a milestone. It's like we resolve things, and then anything that happens after the World card is here is a new chapter. So I don't think that you're just ending a period. I think that you want to talk about it, communicate about it. Let's close the door and let's begin again. Because we have card number 10, which breaks down to a 1, which is the beginning of something. We do have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not speaking with this person right now. This is somebody where there's total and complete silence because there's already been an ending. It could be a Taurus. We do have the Hierophant here, but I think you've learned your lesson about being silent with somebody. I feel like you see them as wish fulfillment, but you're worried that maybe they don't see that with you. I think they do. Look at this. We've got the Two of Swords. Look, I feel like it's, if you reached out to them, I feel like they reach back. I feel like they do. I feel like what you can't see is that they will reach back if you do reach out to them. But we do have the 9 of Cups here. And it does tell me that after all of this worry and angst and all of that you were going through, there was nothing to worry about. The wish fulfillment is here. All right, but you got to get past this first, right? Which is the 5 of Pentacles, complete and total silence, feeling in lack. We're disconnected. I don't feel like I can talk to you. I'm not sure if I can call you. Are you even going to take my call? All of that stuff, right? I feel like as long as you come in with a message of peace, I feel like it works out for you because joyous fun is in the future. And we have this here, wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. I feel like there becomes spiritual understanding between you and this person. I'm going to leave that right here, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you, but I'll be back. And because I'm always back, and if you're back, of course I'm going to be back. Can't stay away from you that long. Thanks, Cancer. Bye-bye.